Hello everybody and welcome back to The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm a minister and I like to play games, and let's get into it. Continue where we left off in the library. See how much of this I get done today. I don't know how long this game is, but it's definitely a little bit longer than I thought it would be. Hang in there. Hang in there. Don't fall. Isn't it supposed to be a cat? I guess when the people are cats, there's... Makes it hard to have animals, doesn't it? Where do they get the chili for the chili dogs? Or the chicken cordon bleu, if chickens are people? Are they cannibals in this game? Let's not think about that. Alright, let's start from the left. A child hangs precariously from the tree branch. The next large text below reads, "Hang in there!" Wow, I really needed to see this. What? This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. What? There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Alright? No. Other than that line, like, sheesh. Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Alright, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be the map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I have a good overhead map. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, haha. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I do like a good hole. Nice cave with stalactites and stalagmites. You have to wear a hard hat though. You gotta be safe. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They are opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. Uh-huh. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Alright. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Talk. I may be a butcher, but the confidence my next name. I already just read this. Can I take your order? Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Hart. Why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Hart, you've made him a fool. Come on, Hart, smooth it. No, I'm not a fool. Yeah. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Never mind. Alright. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Ah. There to be something in the trash. I really thought there'd be something there. Heart, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Hi, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. Who keeps texting me? Yeah, yo. But yeah, sorry. Distracted. Hi. Yeah, it's me. Mwah. Okay. Yeah, send her a kiss. I love her. Anyways. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Alright, well, it's a table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. No, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have one ring. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Alright. About trains. A locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? Okay then. Never mind. Wait, I forgot to take his order. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs, Sonny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you lot. I'm gonna pick up this one book right here. What's this bright red book? Oh yuck, it reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Yes, maybe people like omelets. Ooh, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles exceedingly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Okay. Did you bring any meat for me to chop? No. So I interrogate both of them at the same time? Okay. So the two of you don't believe us, eh? Oh. Blah, blah. I thought it was you. So the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that. I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Hart and I here to confirm things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We've prepared the present evidence to if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rogue entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you don't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Hart, could you help me out here? Alright, Hart. Hart, what book do we think Espio might have been reading? Oh, gee, I wonder. There's only one book in this whole thing. This one, the Mirage Express Manual. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Thing. Oh, this thing again. Oh, I forgot how to do it. Alright. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Ow. Whoa, flash right. You were both grasping. I knew it. We got this, Hart. Let's try again. I'm not grasping at nothing. Trying to be ace detective as if this game is. Oh, I ain't ace detective. Ow. Why is it flashing? Oh, doing something at me. Okay. Ah. Ow. I thought I avoided that. Oh well. Oh, I got enough. Boo, I got enough. And now I can't move my character. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Hart, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio on the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? I don't know. 97. Okay. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms during events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are reasonable for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. Yeah. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question, Hart. Hit him with another one. Oh, okay, I know. What page should I choose? I don't know, 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Hart. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I do last? I don't know, 16. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this one. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yeah. Totally, it was wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to support folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't. Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back this up. Hart? Oh, goodness. He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Hart, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? This one. Yeah, lock. Shadows lock? Please, pray tell. What's this has to do with anything? We're up, Hart. Let's take argument. Shadow was in the train. Should have seen you reading. I guess, yeah. Can I just tell him and not have to do this ring game thing? I wonder how hard it's gonna get. What is it throwing at me anyways? Some sort of bladed object. Look out! Look out! Yep. Alright, oh, did that. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't that high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left, Knuckles and Vector were in the saloon car. Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. No, he probably left the train into another car for a moment. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment were you really in the library car at all? How would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear heart, one that I would love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see your reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't! Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Join Tails, I would say. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's on to something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Heart, my favorite... Why does my character magically think that he says that I'm the favorite and most beloved employee? Anyways. Heart, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. What am I thinking? Oh my goodness, my guys. You need to get some confidence, my dear friend. You need to have some heart and a backbone and, you know, maybe actually do your job and serve people and let them do their own thing. Think of that? It's not your job to, you know, do all this, but, you know, whatever. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another? The map? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Alright. No knives, I see. Oh, never mind. There's some knives. Whatever those things are. I think the butcher's out to get me. Alright, well that was easy. Woo! The library map! Oh, I see! I see the exit. They're right across from one another. A straight path. Now, if Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you've got to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him? Dora. Dora. Hey! Vámonos! Can you tell me where he could have been seated? There! Is it there? Oh, my goodness. Right there. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. Ah. There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I just felt like I was grasping, desperate, telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most, alright, airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. Well, we did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open? Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him heck. And if... Give him heck? Don't you mean give him hell? Sheesh. Oh no, he said hell! Yeah, it's a place. Get over it. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. What is his fascination with meat? I know having a lot of meat on you handy is good. It's just good business. It's good money. But man, what is his fascination with meat? I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose. Our doors keep getting locked. Tick tock. Tick tick tock goes the clock. All our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Hart. Let's see what's next. Coming. Why do I have to go? Alright. Trash can. Alright, anything else? Oh! Chaos Cola. I don't know if I want that. Check out our book club. Okay. Book of the month. Gone Gal. Okay then. Alrighty then. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. This game is quite simple compared to other games I play. It's a casino car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Why do you keep dropping evidence? I mean, with the Rogue, the bat lady, need evidence that she was in the other cars, you know, with the class and everything. But you know, this is a kids game. Why are you wearing this type of outfit? Why are you wearing this? Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering around. It's time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? Yeah, I don't like that. And I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Ah, please don't let that be my legacy. God, please don't let that be my legacy. Don't let people know me as the Microwave Master. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rogue. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. It's a train. What are you trying to steal? To treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rogue. Get it over with. Ugh. I agree, get it over with. Alright, well... It's a Fabergé Chaos Egg. You trying to steal a Fabergé egg? Why does it have the word chaos? What's this with the word chaos in this train? You have chaos sodas. You have a Fabergé Chaos Egg. I mean, a Fabergé egg may be nice and all, but you know, it's just same with a soda. But you know, get yourself a nice soda pop or a Fabergé egg. What's a Fabergé Chaos Egg? I'm gonna have to look that up. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chaos Egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rogue? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? A map. I found the train's blueprint. Oh, a blueprint. I found the train's blueprints in the library car with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rogue, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. Why you blowing me a kiss? Ew. Yeesh. There's a problem. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chaos Egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. For you to be able to steal money from the train that I work at? Why would I help you steal money or steal the artifact from the train that I work at? So, you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chaos Egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Both of you are little scoundrels. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or she's just a bad person. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Heart, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. What in the time for a 5-finger? Stealing is for squares. Oh. I think it's only square. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've heard someone say. I agree. No. My cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. Oh, God, why? Why is it crumbling? I lost track of time. Looks like it's already been time. Anyways, hope you all enjoy. We'll get right back to this and catch up, figure out what's going on with this egg, see who murdered who, and see what the heck is going on here on this train. Anyways, that's all for this episode today. I'm a minister and I like to play games. Bye!